Hello, welcome to Cryptocurrency News. My name is Claudio and this is CryptoChain, the channel where I do cryptocurrency news, reviews, demos, interviews, and blockchain games reviews. And in today's news video, we'll be looking at the state of the market. What could it be that has caused the recent Bitcoin pump, and also the altcoins which all dragged up together with the Bitcoin price. And also, we'll be talking about China, of course, which I personally think might have been the catalyst for the actual pump that happened yesterday. And let me know what is your opinion in the comments below. What do you think has caused the pump? Could it have been just pure manipulation? Could it have been whales buying the rumors, because the real news don't really happen until a specific point in time, which we'll be covering in this video. Then I'll be talking about an airdrop which a specific project from the Neo blockchain has been doing, and they're still doing some more airdrops apparently at the moment, so you can check out their website when we get to that point too. And finally, I'll be talking about Enjin and some of the updates from them, and of course blockchain games, because Enjin is all about blockchain games. Let's not waste any time and get right in. So we're here on CoinMarketCap. And I probably should have done a news video yesterday when the price pumped. Everybody was talking about it. All the crypto YouTubers I know have done some video yesterday, some hype video. I haven't. I watched it happen. I watched the pump happen, but I haven't done a video. So I actually waited for this retracement before doing a video. That's what you may be thinking to yourself. And I know some of you have been asking, is like, how come I haven't been doing a news video? I've just been busy trying to learn how to trade. I've been trying to gain some money, lose some money while learning. You know, it's normal experience when you learn how to trade, but I really want to focus on that. I really enjoy doing it. It's something that I'm really keen on learning, so I'm watching all these different tutorials and things like that, and I'm talking to people trying to learn. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin has rallied all the way up to 10,300 on Binance yesterday before retracing to 8,930, and now it's recovering a little bit. It's trading at 9,064, and this is on average across various exchanges, up 5.4%. But yesterday it was up over 30% compared to the previous day when it was like 7,400, and it held around that area for quite some time. All the Bitcoin traders were really bearish. They were like, we're heading down to like the 6.5k area where we've got the best support. We're heading down. Nobody has said anything about going up, only for the news catalyst, which maybe has actually caused it to pump. And of course, we'll be talking about that in a moment. But let's have a look at Neo. So Neo has been doing really well, and it may have to do with these news, of course. Not that there's a direct relationship with the news and the project, but just the fact that it could be a reason. Up 14.2%, 877, and you may say, well, actually this is not so much because Neo even hit $20 this year, right? So he did. Ontology 65.5, so pretty okay-ish. I mean, it was at this price just before the news catalyst not too long ago, and of course before the Bitcoin dump. But yeah, up 7.9%, and it actually went to 70 cents yesterday. Actually, I should have closed Telegram. I don't know why I had it open. Sorry, 1 second. I normally close my Telegram channel when I do videos. But yeah, some people ping me when I on Telegram, especially when I'm doing a video. I always thought to myself, you know, I'm gonna close it because I don't want to be disrupted, right? I'm gonna be tempted to respond otherwise. So let's have a look. Horizon up 22%, V Systems up 17%. So not too bad, right? Neo and Ontology are one of the top ones as well. Of course, it's to do with China, and this is what we think may have caused the catalyst. And the biggest losers are Synthetics Network. I haven't heard of them. And RAN, Centrality, Terra. I have done a review on Terra. If you want to check it out, it should pop up right on top over there above my head, the top of the video. Down 7%. So yeah, I mean, let's move on and talk about the real reason why I think this whole thing happened, right? This is why I personally think this happened. And again, the times and the links to all these articles that I'm going to be talking about are going to be in the description of the video extended. Check it out. But China passes first ever crypto law going into effect in January 2020. So these are all rumors, right? Well, not rumors, well, you could say they're news. But I have actually covered this information 5 days ago in a news video. And if you check out that news video, it should pop up right on top here. Do check it out. I have called it. I have said that China were planning to work on their own cryptocurrency, and I'm sure other people probably have said it as well, a state cryptocurrency, of course, which is probably going to be a stable token, which the masses are going to use in China. But obviously they're trying to compete with the US and with Facebook's Libra and the problems they're having with the regulators. So they're trying to take full advantage to go at full speed ahead and try to release, to be the first country to actually launch a stable cryptocurrency which is used by the masses, to actually enforce it. And you may argue, well, wait, it's not the first country, right? Venezuela, right? We've got Venezuela and they've got the Petrocoin, right? So they can actually use a cryptocurrency too, but they're in a different situation, right? This is going to be a situation where it's not actually all about volatility and stuff, because we do think it's going to be a stable token, but more about the use case across all of China, which is a huge country, of course, right? So the big question is, before we read the news article, the big question is this really what has caused the pump? I mean, when I called out this news 5 days ago, it was only on 1 or 2 websites which aren't so known, but then the news started spreading across some of the bigger websites like Cointelegraph, for example, and bitcoin.com and other various websites. So the question is this really what has caused the pump? I mean, personally, I think so, because news are like that, right? When news are spread, the price gets manipulated because whales see the news. Whales don't read all the news websites, right? They only read some of them. Of course, they got their own people and stuff, but I think that this is being manipulated to generate some FOMO so people can jump in at a top price, pump it even more, and then the whales can just dump all over you and drop the price right back down. And maybe it's not going to drop to 7,400 immediately, but it's going to be a slow decline, in my personal opinion. As I'm learning how to trade and I've checked some of the graphs, it looks like it's obviously, all the traders are going to tell you the same, the pro traders as well, that it will be pulling back, and some may even tell you that it may just pump right up again. But it's just, I just don't really see this happen, to be honest. I just don't see it. I mean, if it was just these news that have caused it, indeed, I don't see it going for too long, because again, January 2020 is when it's going to come into effect. And what is it all about? So the Standing Committee of the 13th National People's Congress in China has passed a new law regulating cryptography on October 26th, which will take effect on January 1st, 2020. Now, per the report, the new regulatory framework aims to set standards for the application of cryptography and the management of passwords. So this is all about securing the passwords, right? It's cryptography. Now, the key takeaway is the development of new cryptography hashing algorithm. Even the usage of the tech will be in the official legal realm. This means you need to follow the CCP standard for all encrypted behavior, which can be very broad, from mining to block propagation. Preparing for China's national crypto. She concluded that the law is building the foundation for the upcoming Chinese national cryptocurrency, though there is no official timetable for its launch. One Chinese official confirmed in September. Now, as Cointelegraph reported yesterday, China's president has called for the country to accelerate its adoption of blockchain technologies. And this is actually the part which I've covered in another news video 5 days ago, where they were saying they're going to accelerate the adoption of blockchain technologies and obviously create their own coin. But this has nothing to do with Bitcoin, but just the fact that it's blockchain, it shows you that the tech is here to stay, and there are people out there that believe in the tech but not in cryptocurrency, even though they're kind of correlated simply because of Bitcoin. But you know, it's all about the tech, right? The blockchain tech. So this is really the reason why I think this is manipulated, temporary manipulation. We're going to retrace. As much as we'd like to see it go higher, it's probably not going to happen too soon, right? It's probably not going to happen too soon. This isn't enough to say that, okay, this is it. Ontology and Neo are going to pump to the moon because they're Chinese projects, because they've got partnerships, or not partnerships, but a close relationship with the Chinese government. Okay, they do, but it doesn't mean that Ontology and Neo are going to be used by the masses in China. It doesn't mean that they're gonna do that. Maybe they will, I could be wrong, right? Maybe they will, and if that does happen, that would be great. But I think a bigger catalyst would be something like China lifting the ban on cryptocurrency exchanges. If they do something like that, that would be awesome. That would really make Ontology and Neo pump. And of course, Elastos and other cryptocurrencies, Chinese ones, of course, because Chinese people would just buy them, right? It's as simple as that. Meanwhile, this past week, Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg has warned that Chinese superiority in the digital currency space could put the US dollar at risk in an attempt to sell lawmakers his plans for the Libra stablecoin. So of course, he's trying to generate some FUD. He's panicking. He's like, regulators, what are you doing to me? It can't be, right? You're stopping me from launching this great product that I've been working so hard to get on. And now you're letting China go ahead of us. So China are going to win this war. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's a technological war. They're going to win it. You know, this is kind of like what Mark Zuckerberg is thinking. Of course, it could be a lot more panicked because we're talking about a lot of money involved in the middle, right? Now, so China is moving quickly to launch a similar idea in the coming months. We can't sit here and assume that because America today is the leader, that it will always get to be the leader if we don't innovate. He argued in an official statement. So yeah, let me know what you think about this news. It's mad, right? It's been 11 minutes actually, so I need to move this quick because I don't want to keep you going for too long. The last news video was quite long when I did that draw for 30 minutes. So here we go around Neo news today. Yezcoin airdrops 5 years tokens to all Neo holders, and I actually saw my account and I saw I had 5 years and I was like, what's this new token all about? I thought it must be some ICO or something on Neo, which is a bit surprising because we haven't really seen that many ICOs. I think the last one I saw was an STO. I can't even remember exactly what it's called. I think it's Converge or something like that. Something with a C. I can't remember exactly, but I remember covering that, the news article. So yeah, what is Yezcoin all about? Now I'm a bit bearish on Yezcoin, to be honest, personally. Maybe they'll do well, but it's just the idea, and basically they've airdropped everyone holds Neo just to kind of draw attention to the project. Like they drew on my attention as well because I was like, what's Yezcoin? Like I started to research it. So here we go. Neo News today actually posted about, and they're a project that aimed to create a safe environment inside of the smart economy with ID verification and ID management. So all these Chinese projects are all about ID verification and ID management, like Ontology, for example, digital identity and all that. But what I don't like is, okay, this airdrop was free, right? Five tokens. It's not worth so much in my opinion. I didn't even check how much, what is like the total supply and things like that. But the Yezcoin team aims to offer a variety of services, including a decentralized exchange. So I went on their website and I saw that they are a decentralized exchange. Well, they're trying to be, they haven't done it yet with the performance of a SEX. So basically, we're getting more of these. We're getting a lot more of these. Now with atomic swaps and things, and the fact that smart contracts can perform activities faster than before, this kind of makes more exchanges come to fruition, right? Decentralized exchanges, because we don't know how decentralized they really are, right? We've yet to get one. Maybe all those next holders may argue that Nash is a real decentralized exchange, and I'm not going to argue it is close to one, but the website is not decentralized. So that doesn't mean that it's 100% decentralized, unfortunately. And I'm sure you probably agree with me, right? But the majority of it, I mean, I got convinced that even the login part of it is actually decentralized, right? I wasn't sure about that. I thought maybe it's the login is stored on a centralized server somewhere, but apparently it's not. It's managed by cryptography. So it's some cryptographic elements and programming which is behind the scenes that manages your username and password. Well, you could say email address and password. So they've recently released an Android wallet application, and they launched Shop for Yes program where users that completed KYC AML were able to submit receipts in return for 5% of the spent value. And this is what I don't like, right? They're kind of enforcing KYC AML. They're enforcing you to trust a company which has recently just started on the Neo blockchain with your documents? Really? I mean, really, do you think you can convince people to do that? And I'm sure some will, because some people just want to get airdrops. And probably the reason they're doing it is because they're trying to really enforce ID verification, KYC, transparency, and this kind of thing. But they're maybe not trying to keep those people that are trying to take advantage of airdrops away. It could be. But uploading a document for an airdrop, I don't really see it happen unless it's a lot of money. If it's like $100, which they're not gonna do, then I'm sure people would actually upload their document. But can you really entrust them? Where is that document gonna go? How do you know that's not gonna sell somewhere? How do you know that's not gonna sell somewhere? You don't know, right? So that's the risk. So yeah, they have done the airdrop, and actually there were some airdrop difficulties as well because of the Neo blockchain congestion and things like that. So they're reiterating it here in the article. And some of the potential solutions, of course, are Neo 3, because the free transactions model has been removed, which ensures that the blocks fill up to the capacity. So of course you're gonna have to pay gas, and actually when Neo 3 does happen, you can expect the price of gas to pump. Okay, this isn't a promise from my side or anything like that. It's just my opinion, my personal opinion, because it makes sense, right? If they're gonna charge gas for transactions, if it's not gonna be free, that means there'll be demand for gas and it should pump. Right now the price of gas is kind of slowly slipping. It was sticking around the 120 area. I haven't even checked it lately, but I remember the good days when it was like $15, right? Gas was very expensive. So I do wonder if we'll get to those once again, or if other blockchains are gonna take over Neo and show Neo that they're better than Neo, right? This could also be a possibility. And there are some projects out there which are doing great things, trying to show that they can do it, and they're moving at fast speeds. So it depends, right? If there are projects out there that prove to be better than Neo, and Neo move too slow, then Neo may just lose out. They do have a huge community still, but a lot of people were annoyed with Neo, to be honest, right? They started off at the right time, but people have left the space. We gotta be honest, not so many are reading news about Neo nowadays. I'm one of the few people that still cover news from Neo News Today about Neo from time to time, just because I kind of started like that with my channel. Yeah, we'll have to see how things go. I'm not saying Neo 3.0 won't change things, won't attract people to Neo again, but there may be other projects out there that we gotta keep an open mind about, and not be moon people about them, right? So let's see, and let's talk a little bit about Enjin before we end this news video. And what do we have from Enjin? Well, we can see on their Twitter page that 2 days ago they talked about Dissolution game, which is officially live on mainnet. I have done a review on Dissolution. Do check it out. It's not actually the gameplay, it's a review of the website. I did speak about them. I gave my personal opinion on it. Awesome game. I love the graphics, really good, and it's really hyped. The community is actually growing quite a bit. Well, for a gaming community, you may say it's small, but for a blockchain gaming community, it's one of the best out there, in my opinion, in terms of people playing Dissolution. And Samborg from my Telegram channel is really bullish on this game. He loves it. I know he plays a lot of blockchain games. He's really good. He's really mad into these. Like he loves Enjin blockchain games because obviously he can make money and he loves playing games, right? But Dissolution is one of his favorites, if not his favorite. So finally we're seeing this on mainnet, right? So that's cool. If you have Coven items for Dissolution, you can now log in and convert them to mainnet. So that's pretty cool. Then they're just reiterating about esports and so on here. That if, for example, one of your favorite athletes in esports used a specific item to win a tournament, that can be traded as an NFT, of course, non-fungible token. And there's a mobile game which has recently been mentioned here, powered by Enjin as well. Forest Knight is the name of it, by Games Crone. And if you actually go here, it does say it's an indie developer working on Forest Knight, turn-based strategy game powered by Enjin. Okay, so powered by Enjin, of course. Otherwise, Enjin wouldn't have even mentioned it if it wouldn't be powered by Enjin, right? We gotta be real. It's very hard to get a tweet from Enjin. It's very hard to get Enjin to mention you if you don't have some sort of strong link with them, right? But yes, that's pretty much it. And yeah, one other thing, this is actually not so new, it's from the 22nd, but they're thrilled to announce that Blockchain Ventures investment in Enjin. So with their expertise and the ecosystem, they're well positioned to advance the industry and bring true ownership and real life economies to the digital realm. So Blockchain Ventures have invested in Enjin, right? More investors in Enjin. And of course, this is great for the Enjin project. And it's also great for all those gamers out there and all the game developers developing games on Enjin. Because, you know, this is what you want to see. You want to see a successful project. And I'm still bullish with the fact that when the majority of gamers out there find out about blockchain games, they'll probably find out about Enjin if Enjin continues to grow at the pace they have grown. And the amount of games that are being developed is just amazing, right? I've covered quite a lot of them, and a lot of them have awesome graphics and only developed by one person. Like, for example, Dissolution was only developed by one developer. Imagine that. Like, and if you look at that game, the trailer, even if you don't play it, just the trailer is like, wow, how could this person actually do it? I mean, did they get any sleep? Probably not for a few days, right? But that was it from today's video. Sorry for holding you so long. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit the like. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe if you're new here. That's it. Let me know in the comments below. And oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing a poll pretty soon on my Twitter page, so check out my Twitter page, CryptosChain. Make sure to follow and vote in the poll that I'm gonna be doing right after this video. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.